Mom put her pen down and looked outside the window. She was sitting in her room. She had done and was so tired and exhausted. She just wrote her story, which was impressed with someone's real story. She was very big, but that's someone's real life. She cried and writing it end. Back to the story. Mom was laying lifeless on the door. She and her unborn baby died in the womb. They called the ambulance, even knowing that she was dead. They shifted her to the ambulance and didn't know who she was, but Ruby was passing by there, so she saw her and came to her. Oh no, she called him and he picked up the call and told him everything. She just stood there as her heart broke after seeing her. She was looking so innocent even after that. She touched her face and her heart pounded. He came immediately as he was not far from there. He looked at her and couldn't believe it as he walked towards her. She's completely running. Yeah, we need to go to take her to the hospital. Then they took her to the hospital. He cried so much after seeing her. She was so innocent for this world as her whole world, her whole life. She just lived in a court where they taunted her, insulted her, and called her different names. They were so heartless, and he became one of them. She finally died. Now he was sitting on the floor while crying as he was regretting so much if he didn't know. Throw her died so she would be alive. He started going crazy. He couldn't live here. That he was blaming her. His everything came back as he got his company back and business, but she was not with him. He was so heartbroken. He lost his wife. Many months passed and still she was in his mind. Her innocent face and innocent talks. She wasn't a god digger. She wasn't behind his money. All she wanted was love, his love and respect. She never wanted luxuries things. She always wanted him to be with her. She never hurt him, but he did. Now she was crying while holding his head. His head were hurting so much. This story ended there and mine came to her college. We looked at her friends who was talking with her friends husband after seeing them together. But she loved him before he loved her. He was so close to her just to tell one that he liked one's best friend. The day was the first she didn't want to remember, so without meeting her, she entered the college. They were still friends and he didn't want her friendship anymore because she didn't want to love her best friend's love. Flashback, I love him so much I can't live without him. Who is he? You never tell me his name. No, I will not share it with you. I will tell you after he proposed to me. Does he like you? I think so. Yes, he behaves so well. He is a gentleman. Flashback ends. One came out of the class and they both were standing in front of her. Why don't you talk with us in the morning? We and Junk asked. Because was not in the mood. She started working. Why? What's wrong with you? Why do you get irritated so easily nowadays? He wanted like this. What do you want from me? Let's hang out together like we used to do. I don't want to. Why? What's wrong with you? We'll tell you someday. No, Dallas. My aunt came and I had to go. You know, I love her so much. Wow. She came back curious and Ryan nodded and they both were looking excited. So why? Week later. Why? Ivan started working while they both were studying going to another place where she went off the college. She didn't tell him that she liked him, so it was her mistake. Also didn't know whom she liked. When she wanted to tell him, he told her that he liked her best friend, so didn't say anything. He came into her room and threw her back on the couch and sat down while opening her book. But her mind was still on them. She remembered the first day he became her best friend. Well, he wasn't a bad guy, he was such a good boy and never hurt her. But her own imaginations hurt her. She overthinks so much. Flashback man was sitting while reading a book, so he came and sat with her. He was known as a author because he didn't talk to any girls. She surprisingly looked at him and he smiled. She thought that he was smiling at someone's eye. Her heartbeat increased as he was talking to her eye. Flashback and Spark became her best friend because he thought that she was a cool girl and also for Ray. He liked her so he decided not to talk to her Vine first. He always saw Vine as a friend from the first day and he wanted to become her friend because she was so intelligent. He liked her as a friend and never thought of going far. Well, her heart broke after hearing the truth. What he said, he always wanted to become her friend and he accepted that he went closer to Vine was free. When he liked Vine as a friend. As a friend, it broke her, but she didn't say anything. He was happy for them, and after that, she started to distance herself from them. The next man was laughing with her friends like and damn she couldn't control her laugh and even Junko were looking at her while her friends were trying to calm her down. While she was always like this, she always talked with everyone. But they didn't talk with Janko because they didn't like Janko. After school, why are you talking? Why were you talking with them? Why do you go to them? She looked at her both of them. I'm not wrong when you talk on with them. There's nothing about you forgot about your friends. We get your true friends, not them. Guys, please calm down. Yes, both they you both are kind of boring. Their chat talked. What? So now we are boring? Yes, guys, don't take this serious. I mean, no, we will not talk to you. We are mad at you. After that, Van was laying on the bed while using a server. Suddenly, Jango called her and she picked up the call and Van, I'm in a big problem, she said immediately, and his wife was trembling. What happened? Someone in front of me. Why I'm hiding in a abandoned house? They are behind me. I didn't do anything. Nobody's believing me. Tell me what to do. Please come. Okay, I'm coming. She got up and he told her not his location. She grabbed her bag and ran to help him. She came to the location and he was standing there in fear. He was just 18 years old. She walked towards him and what happened? What she asked brutally. I didn't. Why are people blaming me? They wanted to. They are behind me. No one is with me. I don't know what to do. Don't worry. If you learn and don't be afraid, we will go to the police station and tell them everything. Try to understand. I can't go everything. And suddenly they looked at us and he looked at her very. Just raised me mind and leave me alone. Where do you go? I don't know. Just go now. We should go to the police and tell them everything. No, and they heard the silence and I couldn't run from there. While on the ride, he was sitting in front of the cops and they were asking him many questions. He was afraid, so could tell us every spot he uses to go. She told them everything she could easily lie, but she could read and she also thought at it. She started blaming him and hated him while thinking he was a. She left him at the hardest moment of his life. She told them everything. While on the other hand, they both were running as fast as they could. I told you to go, but you didn't listen to me. What do you want? What do you want to stop talking? They were so afraid because now they were the police was behind him. 1 week later, my parents were sitting in tension as their daughter lost somewhere and also involved. Why did she become his friend? She looked like I just want to meet her. They were crying how to find her. Everyone was sitting on the floor. Was Django was trying to survive. She became so turned. He looked at her. Why? She didn't look at him. Why? She looked at him. You are regretting it because of me. I'm so sorry. He sat down silently, but she got up. It's not your mistake. Don't be sad. She grabbed the body out. Let's eat it together. In the middle of the night, one was sleeping. He came towards and put the blanket over him, which he brought from someone. The weather was so cool, and then he said, I'm sorry. Why do you do this? I should have told you that day. Because of me, you are sensitive. Why are you kidding me? You know why I like you because you are so caring. I thought that he is also with you. He is also like you. I became your friend because I had a crush. You both were so close and strong. Friends are more than anyone. That's why we can't want to become your friends. I always see you happy for me. You are not being likely. Now regret with her being with her. I start hating her after everything. The next day he opened his eyes and one was not there. He got immediately one. He immediately wore his shoes and walked out to find her. His heartbeat increased. But when he came out, she was standing there while talking with the lady. He walked towards them and what are you talking about? And what are you doing here? She looked at him. Janko, she is Aunt Willie. But why are you doing this? I will today. I will come today. She nodded and looked at him. Because we are starving, I can't tell my parents we have to do work. How can we live in a abandoned place? You don't have to worry because no one knows us here. And when came to the shop, she left at work. It was not that often she left flowers. She started her job and when baby. People came out long late and she came and she became so tired. She was doing the work for the person. She was about to go but then a man and she stopped. He was so handsome and touching with 70 but he wants her. Okay, she put her bucket and handed him his smile and gave her the money and walked out. She got lost in his beauty. She shrugged it off and was about to go, but after getting everything, Janko came when came to pick you up. Okay, let's go. She became happy. And while doing this 6 months passing, and his parents were trying hard to find them, but they were nowhere. Janko and Man were living here peacefully. They both worked and learned. They created a strong bond between them, and he was starting to fall for her. Her sweet gestures made him fall in love with her. He wanted to tell her, but he was afraid of the rejection. She didn't seem to be interested in him. He desperately wanted to tell her. He went to the shop and bought flowers for her, but without telling her, he became happy after seeing. What do you want, sir? Man smiled after seeing what he also smiled. What do you want? He smiled and give me what do you like. Uncle looked at him. He felt weird. She gave me flowers. He handed her. This is for you. Buy this for you. Really? He nodded and who are you? And Daniel looked at him. He wasn't looking happy. Why would I tell you? He got angry and he's my friend. He's just a friend. Janko noticed the last sentence. Daniel said, nodded and Daniel speak. Daniel, please go. We will meet you tomorrow. He nodded and walked out. Janko was sitting in front of her. Who is he? Tell me. Now tell me who is he? Did he give you the flowers? Are you hiding something from me? He's just a customer, nothing else. But I think so. I like him. I heart broke as he just stared at her in silence. What happened? He started walking as she followed him. What happened? He didn't tell her. He got so much angry. He was curling himself. One felt weird. I didn't speak again. They just walking with some words. So they started laughing at we go to take off our working coat. He looked at him then angrily. Django stopped. She started stopping. Why did you hit him even knowing that they were in group? They were sitting by and you really like him. Yes, his face says, you know I'm calling her. Are you serious? She started. She know about drank. I noticed my wine. Please don't lie. She started laughing. He's the man of my dreams. I really liked him. He didn't know what to say as he was heartbroken. She was looking so in love with Daniel. He just kept quiet after that. Why are you doing this? And don't you like him? And why do you buy flowers? Do you like someone else? Don't just about them. Don't place it here. Oh no, I have already eaten. I also. So can you please turn off the lights? I'm tired. She nodded and did what she. And his sadness spread over his face. His heartbroken. He controlled himself. She was with him and he didn't leave him for much. She slept. Loved him so much. That's why he was so in love with her. And I was like that they came into their houses because they could want the real. He tried to contact him, but he can't have a relationship with her. Now Ryan was sitting was staring him. Or just she was happy to come back and Daniel would also come to meet her parents, but it was not hard for her to move on from Janku. But she thought that he didn't want to go far, so as they saw her friends, so she ended up feeling. But in the end, Janku and Van went 5 years later because of their parents, even though they didn't want to, but still did. Now he was standing there reading a diary and why is my character so dramatic? When why do you in the story I didn't and that was just a character where he came and hugged her from that. Don't I can't live without you, a master trend, he said. He smiled and hugged him. He was a very loving away, even though their marriage was a bit of. And after months they both existed, they started loving each other. He did everything for her, even opened up a for nickname.